Hello Pisces, welcome to Tarot by Summer. This is Summer, and I'm here to do your middle of July love reading. Welcome if this is your first time coming to the channel, and welcome back if you have returned. Anyway, I want to jump right in and get you started on your love reading. Pisces, at the center of your love reading is the Queen of Wands. This is like the overall energy, the main idea. The main idea of what will be going on with your love reading at this point, from middle of July moving on over into excuse me. So at the center is the Queen of Wands. This is fire sign energy. This is the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Pisces, water is your sign. Water represents your sign. That's Pisces, that's Cancer, that's Scorpio, but I don't see any cups over here to represent the water sign. So we'll see what comes up during the reading, because I will be using some clarifiers as well. So we'll sort of see how your reading ebbs and flows and develops. Over here you have the Judgment, you have Justice, pardon me, you have 3 of Pentacles, and you have 5 of Pentacles. The Judgment shows me that these are 2 major arcana cards, by the way. The Judgment shows me that, well, that means major changes. These are like minor situations and minor changes taking place, and these are 2 major changes that will be taking place in the middle of July going in towards. So you have the Judgment card. The Judgment is about reviewing your life's experiences, reviewing everything that you've gone through, reviewing your past experiences, especially with your love life, since this is a love reading. You'll be reviewing it and making some decisions. This is like a karmic card. It's karmic energy. It can also indicate, for me, it can also indicate help coming in from the heavens, from the divine, stepping in with divine intervention as your life is being reviewed on a spiritual realm, according to your experiences and what energy you've put out into the universe, and you will be judged accordingly. But not necessarily in a bad way or anything like that. But, pretty much, the Judgment is a good card. It's here to help you. You have the Justice card underneath the Judgment card. And for some of you, you could be in a relationship with a Libra. This is the card of Libra. This is the card of Libra. Pardon me, I can't talk anymore. And Libra is about balance, is about justice. This card is about seeking to justify situations, especially like in legal matters and things of that nature. But in this reading, justice pertains to your love life. Some of you, I feel like, you are assessing a relationship and you need justice with it. You need like help, maybe in a divorce situation or something legal surrounding your relationship. Maybe you're living with someone, you're living with your significant other, and you need justice from this situation. Some of you, I feel like, have maybe been in an abusive relationship, and you need to review it. You need to review what happened. You need to review you need to review your part, your role, the role that you've played in this relationship. Because directly across from the Justice card is the 5 of Pentacles, and this is, this woman, it looks like a woman, it's a woman and a child, it looks like a child walking away from a situation, being shut out in the cold. with the clothes on their back, with whatever they have, having to go ahead and make an escape. You know, it's sort of this card denotes poverty. She needs to make a change. This is a 5. This card is about change as well with the number 5. This is why I say maybe there's been some sort of abuse for some of you and you need to get out of it. You need to assess the situation, seek legal help, you know, possibly divorce, whatever the case is, and leave the situation however you can. You know, if you need to, leave with the clothes on your back. That's something that, you know, but that's not for everyone. The Queen plays into this situation, into what I'm seeing here with the Judgment, Justice, and the 5 of Pentacles, is you or your mate stepping into your power, stepping into your personal power, and using that fire energy to create the movement that you need to make these decisions. Because the wands, the fire energy is about movement. It's about, you know, not just thinking about something or wishing something or feeling something or seeing something, but doing something with whatever you learn, with whatever whatever you're going through, doing something. It's an action card. So this tells me that either you, Pisces, or someone, you know, your mate needs to take action, needs to step up, be the queen, take your place on the throne, take action. Learn your value. Know your value in this relationship or any other relationship moving forward. If you hear a strange noise, I'm brewing coffee in the background. It's very early in the morning and I do need some coffee, but that's what you hear. You also hear some music and I hope you like it. I have some jazz playing, so I hope you like that. But yes, stepping into your power, stepping into your passion, maybe putting yourself first for a change, learning your passion, learning to love yourself, learning to value yourself, and especially if there's some sort of abuse going on here in this relationship that you need to evaluate and possibly get away from. You'll definitely have to start this process by loving yourself more, having more passion for yourself than you do your partner, or the idea of being in a relationship, or the idea of being in a marriage. It's going to have to come from self-love and strength, the strength of the fire sign, the strength that you'll need to pull yourself up out of this if you're in a bad situation, Pisces. You may have some fire sign and some, you know, the elements of fire in your chart as well. Sagittarius, Libra, Aries. And you may have to step into that role and not so much your water sign, you know, the characteristics of your water sign. You need to kind of pull away from that a little bit, the emotional side of you. Step into your personal power, and use that passion for yourself. Put that action for yourself. This is what I'm picking up. For some of you, For some of you, I see Judgment and the Three of Pentacles. And to me, this is assessing the situation of your family and the direction that you want your family to go in. Because you have Judgment, you have Queen of Wands, and you've got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about value. It's about like monetary value, something tangible in your life. It's normally, the Three of Pentacles is normally about recognition for hard work in a job related situation or business, something relating to business. It means promotion to the next level. It means reaching out to someone with resources to help you build. You know, the coming together of the minds, the coming together of resources, the coming together of skills to build. The trinity of mind, body, and spirit coming together and working synergistically to help you create something that you want. The Queen of Wands is creative, passionate, creative. So what are you assessing, Pisces? What do you need to assess in the month of July in terms of your relationship? Which way will it go? Are you assessing something that possibly happened in a three-party relationship? And you need to put your foot down. You need to put your foot down after assessing a situation. You need to step into your role and learn your value in a relationship and take charge, you know? Take charge. Say what you need to say. Step up and discuss this. Address this three-party situation if it is a three-party situation. A lot of times, you know, when you see the threes and twos together in a reading from the tarot deck, it denotes third-party situation. Some of you are concerned that when you know, as you're sitting down and you're thinking about, as you have to sit down and think about the situation, some of you are concerned if you address this situation with the third party, that you will be left out in the cold. If you speak up, if you take the initiative, speak up. The Queen of Wands is talkative. She's a chatty Cathy. She's sociable. So if you assess, speak up about a third-party situation, and you know the dynamics of the relationship, or which way it's gonna go, you're concerned that you will be left out in the cold. Maybe you and your child, or you and your children. Some of you, you know, that's what's on your mind. That's what you're thinking. That's what you're fearing. And you don't want to appear to be. You definitely don't. With the Queen of Wands in the center, you don't want to appear to be weak. Okay? You're taking on a new energy. You're taking on that fire energy. Fire strong. It's a very strong internal energy that is passionate, that sparks creativity, ingenuity. And it's a different energy than your water sign, Pisces. Water sign is emotional. It's it's someone who's very intuitive and sort of introvert. You feel a lot. You're led by your feelings. And for Pisces, Pisces is usually somewhere dreaming about something that they want in a relationship. Have you been dreaming about this? Dreaming about, building the kind of relationship that you want or the kind of marriage that you want, but it's not reality. Your reality is more so something that's questionable, or something that you need justice from, you need to seek justice from. So to get out of that dreamy state for Pisces, that dream, I don't want to say delusion, that'd be a hard word, but it may be the word that's needed for some of you. And to get out of that, you want to take on a new energy. Someone who's courageous, someone who's the Queen of Wands. She's in the fire suit. She's courageous, she's adventurous, she's kind of tough, she's an extrovert. Maybe that's something you need to do. For some of you already have a family or child or children with a man or woman that you love, with the person that you are in a relationship with. But now you want more, you want to take it to the next level, and you're putting your foot down because you want something more substantial. You want to make it legal. You want to make it legal. You want to sign the dotted line on your marriage certificate with the justice card. You want justice. Some of you, you're feeling, you're thinking more long term, and you're thinking more practical with the three of Pentacles here. You're thinking more practical. You're thinking more long term. You're thinking about wanting to create this your family that's I guess more real. Not to say that it's not real if you're not married, but the Hierophant would definitely talk about tradition, the tradition of the marriage. And I don't see the Hierophant here, but I see the Justice card here. And perhaps, just maybe, the Justice card isn't, the type of union you seek or you want, is more concrete and legal, but maybe not necessarily traditional, yet still legal in the legal system. Or you need to take a situation to court regarding your family, you need to seek someone in the court. You need to take hold of the situation and do what you have to do. Well, let's get some clarifiers here. Oh, okay. I didn't ask a question yet. Some of you may be dealing with the Queen of Wands. I mean, with the fire sign. Some of you have, you may be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay. Why is the Judgment card here? Why is Judgment here? Ace of Pentacles came out in the upright position. Six of Cups in reverse. The judgment needs to take place over an offer that could be coming from And you have the, okay. Perhaps this judgment is about a practical offer coming from your, like an old friend. The Six of Cups is about friendship, old friendship, friendship from the past, nostalgia, friend coming back into your life. And then you have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Now we're going into your energy, Pisces, with the cups. So some of you either want to make a practical offer of love to an old friend, or your mate. Your mate happen to be your old long time friend, but you have concerns about there being a turn down of the offer with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Or you may be contemplating making this practical offer of love, of commitment to an old friend who is no longer a good friend to you, who's that friendship is not what it used to be. And because this Knight of Cups is next to the friendship, maybe this person is not who they appear to be anymore, who you thought they were. So you have to really, really look at this situation and think about it. Because the judgment is about going to the past. You need to leave the past alone. You need to leave it. It's saying, no, stop. Don't make this offer. It's no longer what it once was or what you think it is. And this person not, this person is not really your friend for some of you. And that relationship is not going to get off the ground. It's not, that's for some of you. What is the Justice card here about? What is the Justice card for? What is the Justice card for? Queen of Wands fell out on top of the Justice card in the upright position. You got the Queen of Wands twice in the upright position. This is definitely you needing to step into your power and seek some help, maybe some legal help, or seek some legal help, legal advice. You got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles together. This could definitely be a third-party situation that you need to get some help on. Maybe you need to get a divorce. Maybe that's what you're contemplating, because your mate is, your mate could be juggling. Justice. Now you have the King of Cups. This is your energy, Pisces. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. The King of Cups in the upright position, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands in the upright position, and Two of Pentacles is juggling in the middle, trying to balance a situation in a relationship. Pisces, some of you, like I said, this Queen of Wands could be someone that you're with. You could be with a fire sign. You could be with a Libra. Not a Libra. A Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And this person, could be your wife or husband. And you need legal advice to help you balance out this situation or reach some sort of agreement, reach some sort of mutual agreement, because then that would be the balancing of these two pentacles, something mutual in the middle, and it is directly in the middle of the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. If we get a divorce, how are we going to split assets? How are we going to, split the house or split the kids, or, whatever needs to be done, whatever needs to be split? Because this is what I'm seeing for some of you. How are we going to balance all of this if we need to split? Justice, divorce, legal separation. The Queen of Wands is facing the King of Cups, but the King of Cups is looking in the other direction. Pisces, you do not want this relationship anymore. You want to pick up and leave because the Five of Pentacles is directly across from it. You're looking over here at the Five of Pentacles, picking up and leaving with, the clothes on your back, maybe leaving with a child. But over here, you have the Judgment, and you want to make an offer, like maybe even a truce. This could be a truce between, if you're married or in a long-term relationship or whatever kind of relationship. You could be assessing the situation and wanting to make a truce, but getting turned down because your long-term friend, who is your wife or significant other, is no longer the friend that she used to be or he used to be to you. So you have to split. This is going to be for some of you. You have to pick up your balls. You guys know what I mean. You have to pick up your balls, grab your balls, and step into your power, step into your, empower yourself. If this is not the best, it doesn't look like a very bad situation, but it doesn't look like it's something that really serves you moving forward. Maybe it did in the past. Maybe the Six of Cups were in the upright position, and that person that you were really good friends with and in a relationship with, was on the up and up. It was working back then. So now you're now at a point of change in your life. New beginnings, sort of like the reading that I did for your mid-July general reading. Maybe it's time for that new beginning. What is the Five of Pentacles about? What is the Five of Pentacles here for? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Prince in reverse. You're unbalanced and losing patience. Patience in the situation. Because you either feel like you're giving too much in a relationship with the Six of Pentacles in the upright position on top of the Five, next to the Temperance in reverse. Temperance happens to be the card of the Sagittarius. Maybe you feel like you're giving too much. You've been giving too much to this Sagittarius or to this other person, and you need balance. It could have been one-sided. The relationship could have been one-sided. You're losing patience over a one-sided relationship for some of you, and you're ready to move on. You'll move on with the clothes on your back. One more card for the Five of Pentacles. And you have your energy again. Seven of Cups in reverse. In the upright position, it's about illusions. Just as I was saying about Pisces. You guys being dreamers. Sometimes you have a a hard time trying to figure out what's real and what's not, or who's real and who's not. In the reverse position, you're waking up. You're waking up and seeing things for what they are. Or you're trying to come out of that, or you will be doing that in the month of July going into this. You will start paying more attention to the people in your surroundings with your or your situations. Because over here you have the Six of Cups in reverse and you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. This person is no longer, the friend that you once envisioned them to be or you thought that they were. But this person, again, is not the friend that they used to be. This friendship is not what it used to be. It looks like it's ending or it has ended. And you're coming out of your illusion. You're coming out of your ideals, your ideas of what a relationship should be, or the ideals of what that partner is. Looks like you'll be coming out of it. You'll be working to come out of that. You need some balance. And feeling like you don't know which way to go, what to do. Feeling like there are many options out there. This is going to be for some of you. Many options out there to look at and to consider. But I have my sights on something in specific or someone in specific. You don't want to go through all of those changes with the Seven of Cups. What is the Three of Pentacles about? Losing patience, needing balance, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. Coming out of your illusion, or perhaps making up your mind. Three of Pentacles is the Death card in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. It's like you want change in your relationship. It's like you want to let go. But then again, it's like the Death card in reverse is you're not letting go. You're not letting this ending come. You don't want it to end. You want to stop it. You want to prolong it. And you're not ready to go back out there into the world. You're not ready. So this process is slowing down. Maybe you want to talk to your mate and try to resolve things and recreate something new, or create something new, something fruitful, something, maybe get pregnant and have a baby. This looks like the energy from your midlife reading as well. That's what it looks like. Maybe you're seeking some practical advice from a physician, from a doctor, about, talk to them about something that happened in the past and you want to prevent it. You want to present the past from repeating itself or from ending. You want to slow down the process of the death and having to move on or having to split, because you want a family. You want to either have a family with the person that you want, and this is for some of you, or you want to create one. So I'm just sitting here looking and reading, trying to divine the situation. But whatever the case, Pisces, you are at the center. You're stepping into your personal power. You're empowering yourself, or you will be, or someone or your mate will empower his or herself. But you know what I see? I see you coming to some realization about quite a few things going on in your life. And it's like no matter which corner you turn to, however your story play out, because this is also different stories. This is about pregnancy in this case. This is what it looks like. and you slowing down that process of, you know, maybe needing, wanting to have a baby because there's two people consulting with an expert in this card. So, like I saw in the midnight reading, there was, pregnancy needs to be protected. Okay, so it all depends, and how it all depends on how these cards connect with the King of Wands. I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands as well. So let me know how this resonates with you, if any of it resonates with you. Whatever the case, you're going to come out, you're going to be fine, Pisces. You'll be all right. You will definitely be okay. So try not to worry, Pisces. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us what's... Well, let me use the Doreen Virtue deck first. The angel messages. Angels of love. Spirit, can you tell me what the angels is about? Can you tell me what the angels are about? Attraction. The attractive romantic love by... Let me see. You attract romantic love by everything. Let me see. By enjoying this moment fully. And attraction means self-love, loving yourself from within, creating within yourself the love that you need so it can shine from the inside out and help you attract what it is you really want and not what you don't want. Under attraction is the fork in the road. You just had this card in the reverse position with the Two of Wands. The Four of Wands, the fork in the road under attraction means choose to love yourself first. Again, choose to love yourself first. Step into your personal power. This is whether you are single or are in a committed relationship. Make this decision. See yourself where you want to be inside your relationship or inside your life before it happens. Make a decision. Use some... If you don't have fire sign in your chart and can't really relate to a fire sign, make believe you know one. Make believe you know former President Obama. So, yeah. If you don't have it, try to tap into it. Fake it till you make it. Because you're going to need confidence moving forward and not get stuck so much in your feelings that you can't, really come out of it and make a decision. So, anyway, that is all I have for now, Pisces. And there's nothing wrong with self-love. When you love yourself, learn to love yourself first, opportunities of romance open to either build what you have with a relationship or start anew. But that comes from cleaning up our own energies and the energies from our past relationships so that we can attract what it is we really want and repel what we don't want. Anyway, Pisces, that is all that I have for now. Please write me back and let me know if this is something that resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, please check with the videos for your moon and rising sign as well, and maybe they'll help. Or contact me for a personal reading. Email is in the description box. Definitely send me an email. Shoot me an email. Give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe and share with your friends and family. And I'm sending plenty of love and light your way, wishing you well. And this is it until I see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.